let's get into it, man. The Dallas Mavericks. Kyrie Irving tore his ACL. What was it? 2 days ago? Tore his ACL 2 days ago. The Mavericks already don't have Derek Lively. They already don't have Daniel Gafford. Anthony Davis is already out. Now Kyrie Irving
PJ
is out.
hurt.
PJ is in and out the lineup and hurt. Gonna ask you one question, brother. Are the Dallas Mavericks cursed?
They not cursed. They just got bad juju on them for what they did to Luca. Cause I'm not a very I don't mean to get into like all this, but I'm not a very religious person. But I do believe in karma, and this is their karma. Y'all did Luca bogus. Y'all got rid of every person that he liked, that he cared about in the organization. Y'all fired and got rid of him, traded him, whatever the case may be. And then you guys talking about rearing up for an extension for him. He goes and buys a new house, and then y'all just blindside him like this in the middle of the night, and then come out with all these reports of him being fat and overweight, and he's like Joel and B. Like y'all just tarnishing this man's name at this point just to make it look like it was a good trade on y'all part. All this is karma, bro. I think I called this like probably 2, 3 pods ago. I was like, is the Dallas Mavericks, are they getting karma for this Luka and AD trade? And low key, they are, bro. They are. They low key getting their karma from that. They low key are, G. Because literally, the same with the first game AD played, he gets hurt. Now look, Kyrie's probably not even gonna be back till all after All-Star break. And then
He
by
might
that
not come
time,
back.
y'all, yeah, he might not come back at all next season, if we be honest. So then y'all next year, low key's washed. And AD got what, like 3 years left on his deal?
Yeah.
So now you got like 1 or 2 years left, and now you got to figure out what you're gonna do with Kyrie because Kyrie's up for extension now. So what you gonna do with him? Are you gonna sign him back? You got to sign him back now. You
Do
have
you?
no choice. You
Do
have
you?
no choice. You have no choice. You just made that Luca. You said y'all was a championship team without Luca, and now you just let Kyrie go. That means you would have let two of your best players go in the last couple of months. They can't do that. They gotta re-sign them back, G. They have to. But now your next season's washed, and you probably not gonna get right until what 2 years or a year and a half or 2 years from now. And we don't know what Clay is gonna be by then. Now you gotta find a
Anthony
replacement for Clay.
Davis. Anthony Davis. He's getting paid 54 next year, 26.58, 27.62. Kyrie has one more year left, but that's a player option. Klay Thompson has 2 more years left. Uh Derek Lively rookie contract. PJ Washington has really 1 year left. Dave Gafford has 1 year left. You still got Caleb Martin for 3 more years. Najee Marshall for 2. Max Christie for 3 more years. So
Okay, so by like
they're
in
in a
like so
pickle.
by yeah, because what's it? It's 2025. So by 2027, G, they got a lot of decisions to make.
Honestly, they got decisions to make right now. I saw an article. Somebody I don't know his name. I only saw the notification. I didn't even read it. I didn't even read the article. I just saw the notification. And the notification said Anthony Davis probably played his last game in the Mavericks, and the Mavericks should think about trading him. Because what they can't do anything. Kyrie, like if Kyrie was here, cool. Anthony Davis, I'm not gonna lie to you. If Anthony Davis was like 28, he could be a building block. Anthony Davis is like 30. I think he's about to be 32.
Yeah,
No, he's
I was gonna say
31.
32.
I don't think that's really a building block, honestly. I mean, he's still kind of young, but I don't want to be like my 31-year-old is the building block. Especially like if he was like LeBron, different story. But he ain't LeBron. So
Mhm.
I don't want to consider a 31-year-old a building block. That's just me, though. That's just me. I don't know how you think about that, but that's just me. Kyrie Irving, 32. I think he's about to turn 33 this month. So he's getting older. Kyrie Irving probably don't come back until 34? So, and there's a chance he might not play next year because of how late he tore it. He tore it literally yesterday. So we got April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 9 months right there. And they say it take 9 to 12 months. And I don't know how his recovery is. I don't know if he's a speedy recovery, a faster person that recovers or whatever. So he might do the full 12. And he might do what D Rose did. Because I remember an interview with D Rose when he said he tore his ACL. He said that he said he could have came back that year, but he said he wasn't confident in his leg yet. So he just didn't play that year. But he said he could have came back, but he didn't. Now, Kyrie Irving, he could be that same way. He could be like, man, I don't know. And Kyrie Irving is different. He a herky-jerky, kind of a shifty person in midair. So he's not like a regular dude, say Kevin Durant, that don't need all that to score. Kyrie different. And we don't know how he's going to look when he comes back. And go ahead.
I don't say I think he's gonna come back the same player because, like you said, his game isn't built on athleticism. Now
Well, it kind of is to an extent. He got to move. He likes to herky jerky acrobat in the air.
Yeah,
He kind of is though.
I mean that
it's
ain't
like he rose to an extent. It's kind of or John Wall.
Nah, the difference between them, like Kyrie's like he's quick, but like John Wall, Westbrook, D Rose, their games were built on me being fast and you getting to the rim and dunking on you or laying up on you. Um, but Kyrie game is not like that. Kyrie's more of a shooter, G. So he gonna be all right. The only thing is, this is gonna be his legs. Is he gonna get his legs up under him to shoot? That's really all it is. But I can see him coming back next year, but ain't no point for real, for real. Like if y'all not winning no games, if y'all not even in close to playoff contention, I don't even see no reason to coming back next year. Because he can come back next year. Because a year from now would be basically what till February. So
yeah, but what are the Mavericks gonna be looking like if we're expected them to probably not be good? What did we expect?
I mean, with AD back, I think they'll still at least be a play-in team. With AD, Spencer, Clay, and the rest of them over there, I think they could be a play. They can't be no top 10 team. They can't be no playing team.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I mean, bro, hold on. Let me read this comment. DO3 and D. Much respect to full court entertainment consistently and solid live streams. Hashtag Sheldon and CJ. Thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. But now though, bro, can we make an argument that this is basically when he was with the Pelicans and those teams were not that good? And this team, like we're thinking, so next year, if we're coming back with this same team, bro, this same team. So now, could they pick people up in the offseason? Don't know who. Don't know who will be available. Obviously, got to look at that. But let's just hypothetically say this is the team. We're looking at Anthony Davis as the guy. You say Spencer Dinwiddie, Klay Thompson, older Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, decent, Gaffer,
probably
Derek Lively. I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough. And then you say Kyrie comes back. We're most like I don't think Kyrie. I don't think he would come back if we're probably just average. And then the thing is, if he comes back in say February, how is he gonna look in them 2 months, them little month and a half, and how he look in say a playoff setting? I don't know.
Nah, he gonna be rusty.
I wouldn't take that chance. Like if he says I want to come back and he think and the medical staff says he's good to come back and all that, cool, whatever. But bruh, this year's wash, next year's most likely wash. And the thing is, you got to think about you want to pay this man. You said they got no choice. I understand that. Because Kyrie Irving, I looked up this article the other day. He was supposed the most he could have got was 5 years, 313. And I think he was gonna get that. I think he was gonna get somewhere close to that because he's been playing good. And I've been raving about Kyrie, how he's been so great since he left Brooklyn. Been amazing on court, off the court. And I think he probably was gonna get that. That might be off the table now after he tore his ACL. And then they said most likely if he wasn't gonna get the 313, he was gonna get 3 for 175 because I think they wanted it to line up with AD, and that would have lined up because they're kind of in the same age. So that kind of makes more sense. But Bro, Kyrie's he's gonna be 34 when he comes back. We don't know how he
I
is
mean,
at that time.
I think Kyrie gonna come. Like I said, I think Kyrie's gonna come back good. Jay. I don't think he's gonna come back any different or shelling himself. Um, I think he's gonna come back the same, bro. But now the thing is, what is the Dallas Mavericks said they went in win now mode. So if you're in win now mode, you have to sign him back because what other player are you gonna get of that caliber to come to your team and pair with AD? I don't think they're going to be able to get one at all. So I don't think they're going to pay him that 313, but they're going to have to pay him something. They going that 3 years, 175. That still don't sound too bad. I don't know if they're gonna do those exact numbers, but that don't sound bad at all. But they're
That's
gonna have to
50.
sound him, bro.
That's 58 a year.
Now,
That's
if this,
58
like I
a
said,
year.
if this was like D Rose, John Wall, Westbrook, then nah, I wouldn't do it. But his game isn't predicated on athleticism, G. So like, don't get me wrong, the ACL is still a bad injury. I'm not saying it's not. Um, but he don't have to do all that jumping and dunking and shit. Like he don't do all that, bro. So he'll be all right.
He's an acrobat in the air, though.
Now, if this was his like Achilles, if this was his Achilles or something like that, then yeah, I'd be kind of worried. But it's not that bad.
So
And don't get
you
me wrong,
think
it's a
he's
bad injury, but it ain't that
you think
bad.
he
He
gonna
gonna
come
come
back
back.
like how you think he gonna come back the same how when Kevin Durant came back and we was like, and you could it looked like he didn't even tear his Achilles. You think he gonna come back like that, or you think it's gonna show like yeah he a little rusty. Like
Yeah,
it
when
gonna
he come,
take him
yeah,
a
of course
minute
when he come back. Yeah, of
because
course when he come back, he gonna
it
be
didn't look
rusty.
like that.
Yeah. Well, KD's different, G. Like that nigga, he's one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's different. Um, but yeah, I think Kyrie gonna come back the same. He gonna be a little rusty, but I think he's still gonna come back the same Kyrie, bro.
And then it's
Like I
crazy
said,
how did oh my bad.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and it's crazy how as soon as before he tears ACL, the Mavericks talk about increasing their ticket prices.
They can't do
What?
that shit no more.
Now
Not
they
no
still
more.
gonna do it. They still gonna do it,
That'd be
regardless.
that'd be a
And the
dumb
thing
business
is,
decision move.
people still gonna show up regardless. So it don't like it's they still gonna show up regardless, bro. Like I think
Where
it's
they at
messed
right
up
now in
that
the
they did.
standings?
Who?
Where they at right now in the standings?
10.
Hmm.
It's not
So
out
yeah,
of
they
the
not
rim
making the
that
playoffs.
Phoenix could go past them. It's not out of the rim. I think
No, they
Phoenix was
not make.
cooked before,
Yeah,
but Phoenix might have a chance, bro. Phoenix
they
has a
make
chance.
it. Phoenix making the playoffs, bro. Dallas is not gonna make the playoffs, bro. They don't have none of their players. Legit, they don't have none of their best players. Clay is legit the best player on the team right now.
Well, it's really PJ
Jaden,
Washington, but PJ Washington been
he
in and
hurt.
out the lineup.
Yeah, he hurt right now. So
Are you bringing Anthony Davis back?
if I'm the Mavericks,
Yes.
like, well,
This
since they're
year.
in win
This
now
year.
mode,
This year.
oh no, I'm not bringing them back. Ain't no point in bringing them back. Ain't no point at all. Now, if our team was fully healthy and all we lost was Kyrie, then yeah, I would. I would. I'm not gonna lie, but
You
we
still
didn't
ain't winning.
lost. Well, yeah, even we lost majority of our roster. Like,
You still ain't winning though. With just AD.
I mean, yeah, but most of them players on that team, they still get that experience. You can't beat that, bro. They
You
still
know
get that
how
experience, and then it's still more time for them to gel together to understand each other. And then next year, like say if all of them was healthy and AD did come back, now they know how to play with each other in the playoff setting. All we got to do is add Kyrie.
brother, brother, brother. You know damn well management don't care about that. You think management care about getting the best draft pick possible or players gelling? They care about that draft pick. That's what they did last time. Remember at the end of the year when Kyrie and Lucas missed some games and they tanked the season? Look what they got. Now, is it going to be another Derek Lively? I don't know. But they got Derek Lively by tanking at the end of the year. They probably
I
going to do the
mean,
same thing.
yeah, I know that. I'm not saying bring him back. I say if they were healthy, I would bring him back. Yes, but they not healthy, so ain't no point in bringing them back. And then, like you said, the point of the lottery pick, now I can get a lottery pick to add to the team.
Now,
But
would
I
you
would only
think
bring
about
him back
trading
if they were
Anthony
healthy.
Davis though? After seeing all this, would you think about trading him in the offseason?
Nah, because they in win now mode. If they is sticking to what they said and they're in win now mode, I would not trade them. I would not trade them.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it, bro. Because, like you said, karma. AD got hurt 2 quarters. Kyrie out for the year. Damn, there might be next year. Now, I mean, you said Kyrie gonna come back cool, come back good. And that's fine. That's fine. But obviously, we don't know how he's gonna come back. We just don't know. So now you gotta think about, we're really not a good team. Kyrie Irving coming off an ACL. We don't know how he is. Anthony Davis is a good player, but he's older and he gets injury prone. Management got stuff to think about, bro. They got stuff to think about. I would kind of think about AD. I listen, but if I ain't getting the best offer, I keep him. And Kyrie Irving, he does have that player option in his back pocket. He probably
He gonna
opts
use
into
that.
that. He probably
Yeah,
opts
he
into that.
probably gonna use that. Yeah, he
It's
probably.
43
Only
mil.
way I see him, only way I see him opting out is if they have a discussion to where they sign him. So like he opt out and then they give him a new contract. That's the only way I could see him opting out. Because I could see Kyrie being like, you know what, I did just tear my ACL. I know I'm not, worth that full 313 anymore. We could work something out. I could see him doing that.
They said he had too much of a workload. That's why he tore his ACL. I'm not saying that was the reason,
No,
but he did have to carry the
no,
load, though.
that wasn't the reason why.
I don't think that was
That
the
was a
reason. I think
freak
it was just a
accident.
freak injury. Yeah, it's just a freak injury.
Yeah, that was a freak injury, bro. He does that move damn near every game, every practice, every scrimmage. It was just this time he bumped knees with somebody.
I thought he didn't bump knees. I thought he just, it was just non-contact.
No, yeah, well,
It's not
whatchamacallit bumped
contact.
his knee. He bumped his right knee, and then that like threw him off a little bit. So when he caught himself with his left leg, that shock it just tore his shit. That
The
sucks.
Chicago Bulls raised prices with D Rose was heard very small increase for season ticket holders. Hmm.
I don't agree with that shit, bro. Like
What?
that whole increase in prices and your best players hurt. Like, bro, the team ain't gonna be exactly what it was anymore. So the fact that y'all increased the prices, that's crazy.
A lot of people are saying they are basically setting the Mavericks up for failure. They are lowering the value of the Dallas Mavericks.
They are.
That's what some people are
They
saying.
legit
They're
is.
lowering the
They
value
legit is. They legit is.
because they trying to, it's conspiracy theories. They saying they wanted to put casinos in the arena. I think the NBA said no, they could. No, it wasn't the NBA. It was the city of Texas, the state of Texas that said you can't put casinos in the arenas. And then, some people saying that, hey, man, they trying to move it to Las Vegas so they can be able to put casinos in the arena. That's conspiracy theories, man. That's what they be saying. So that's up to them. But it sucks, man. Kyrie Irving, man, he been so good. Cleaned up his act after what he was doing in Brooklyn, man. He been so good this year, acting right on the court and off the court. And it just sucks. And I think Kyrie Irving he was already getting the love back, but he was so beloved. And I think no one hated him. No one disliked him. No, everybody loved his game. Now he's out for probably a whole nother year, bro. It's a wait and see, but you'll know, man. It just sucks, bro. I'm glad he hit them 2 free throws, those, mama mentality. That's what he said.